Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. Maybe I can use this opportunity to explain a little bit more about how ordering a miner works. First of all, you need to have a ballpark idea for the pricing. The ballpark idea can be coming from me, or the ballpark idea can come from your own. Because Alibaba is open for everybody, global source is open for everybody, Google is open for everybody. You can reach out to many miner wholesalers or retailers over there. And you can do your own due diligence, do your own pricing research. You can ask them what kind of pricing they can give to you for all the miners possible or for just the miner you want. With the ballpark idea, you can pretty much tell yourself what kind of miner suits you the most in terms of profitability and affordability. And please definitely don't expect to get like 20%, 10% or 30% or 50% discount from me. Maybe 10%, okay? If you can follow that kind of approach, the sort of communication and the purchase you're going to have with me is going to be the most effective. When you have the ballpark idea and you still want to buy this miner, it really means that you really want to buy this miner. Because a ballpark idea pretty much says about the highest price or the most usual price out there in the market. A lot of people, they think that they want a miner, but they actually don't, because they cannot pay the price. What they were expecting was like the original price as Bitmain. If they find anything out of that range, then they talk to themselves, okay, I'm not gonna buy this miner. Let's not rather waste each other's time in just asking about every miner, because maybe buying a miner just doesn't work for you at all. My recommendation is that let us get a ballpark idea. It can come from your own, it can come from me offering you or forwarding you a price list from one of my sources. Of course, these sources are not going to give me a general price list with the best pricing in the beginning. When you have the ballpark idea and you still want a miner, and that means you really are one of these real buyers of miners. You are not a real buyer if you are expecting 90% or 50% or 60% lower than the market price. If you're having that kind of expectation, you'd better give it up. You'd better just buy some cryptos, which is also a good approach. Some people, they don't make money with mining, but they make more money with hodling. If your mining is not suitable for you, hodling might be a good idea. Just invest in a few cryptos and keep hodling them. Don't sell. Then you're gonna be rich anyway. Then we come to the second step. You come to me, you tell me, hey Charlie, I really want this miner. I know the ballpark idea. I'm still ready to buy the miner. Charlie, can you give me a best price? And then I can go to these reliable sources that I have. I tell them, right now we have a serious buyer. Hey, my dear reliable sources and suppliers, right now we have an earnest buyer that already knows about the ballpark pricing, and he or she is still ready to pay. But right now, all he or she wants is a best price. Tell me, what kind of best price can you give me? Just give it to me. I prove to my sources that we are with a really earnest, sincere buyer. That is the time the miner distributors are going to give us the best price, because they have already given quotes to multiple people. They sort of get sick and tired of getting asked by multiple questions. But if we approach them with a surprise, hey, we're ready to buy, they're going to be really happy and they're going to give us the best price. In that kind of way, the communication will be the most effective, and the deal can also be closed immediately. Also, the stock, we can obtain them immediately. So that's the best way to get the best pricing for a miner. Then the third step comes to acquiring the miners. What I would do is to ask them when the miner is going to be ready. Before you buy, I'm going to tell you. If it's going to be ready the next day, I'm going to tell you it's ready the next day. Or if it's ready stock, I can just go to the warehouse to collect them. But more often times, I just ask them to ship me the miners, because the shipping by express in China is really cheap and it's really fast. I can receive something within just one day. If I order in the evening, they can give the miner to me the next morning. If I order in the morning, I can get the miner in the afternoon. It's just that quick. That's China, very effective. After I receive the miners, what I'm gonna do is to open the box, take a look at them to see if there is anything wrong. What if there is no miner inside? Then the third step comes to shipping. What I'm gonna do is to give you a quote with the fastest shipping possible. And it's usually express. It's never going to be sea freight, air freight, or by train, which is going to take weeks or months. So it's like the only acceptable shipping method is by express. Carriers like FedEx, DHL, UPS. That's going to be the go-to option when it comes to shipping those miners. And we're going to do the under invoicing. Okay, it's open secret. I'm going to put a lower value for the miner, maybe 200, 300, 500 US dollars as per your request. And these miners are going to be declared as PC servers made in China. When you receive these miners in your country, you're not going to pay a hefty import duty for them. That's going to save you a lot of costs. Okay, please definitely keep it between you and me. And after the delivery, the kind of question you want to ask probably is warranty. What is the warranty for this machine? Okay, some of these new miners come with warranty itself, as they are mint in box from the manufacturer. Some of these miners, they have 6 months, 12 months or more months of warranty. But let's say if the machine still has problems out of this warranty period, what are we gonna do? What I'm gonna do is to ask these sources and suppliers to see what they're gonna respond to that. Okay, if they can help us to fix it, let's get your machine back to China. Or if you need some spare parts, let's try to source some spare parts in China, and we're gonna send you the spare parts and you can use them as replacement. Why doesn't it just work like you get a miner back to China and we fix them for you? Because importing something that was earlier exported to other countries back to China is going to be a lot of hassles. It's gonna be very expensive in shipping and also import duty. So ideally, to do the technical support is locally. You know, if we can offer you some advice, or if we can send you some parts for you to repair them. But the most important thing to guarantee the quality is to use original new miners and get it from reliable manufacturers like Bitmain, Goldshell. Pretty much all of these big brands are very reliable. I have customers that are still running S9 antminer that they bought from 2017, which was quite a fad at that time. But they're still running perfectly fine right now. Although the profitability is lower, it's like their quality is really high. Okay, maybe this is pretty much it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in my next video. At the end of the day, whether or not you're gonna buy anything from me, that's not the most important thing. If you're a miner, happy mining. If you're a miner reseller, happy selling. If you're not interested in getting related with the miner at all, happy hodling. If you are a crypto enthusiast,